And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, Logan.
First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Zero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up. Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Williams has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch, or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cabrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Drew Smiley gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. Another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, this team could really benefit if Polanco can get it going again. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Here's Melky Cabrera. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Putter low.
1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right here with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate, Adam Frazier, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Right.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-2 to Adam Frazier.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Ready with the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Chu. And they can't run it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Smiley comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Dickerson sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bizarro looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. It's taken high above the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's another one. Again belted to deep right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Gallo moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2nd inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rangers nothing.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The windup and the 0-1. In the air now out to left field. After it is Dickerson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Dickerson going back at the track, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's hitless in 6 tries. And this one's in the dirt. Andrus at second with 2 down. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Another 0-2 coming. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cabrera going back, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there. And then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
In now, Drew Smiley. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
No,
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Ball, that's
Looked
too
like
high.
the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Up and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. They'll try again. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw all-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Polanco gets his lead at first, nobody out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit in the air to center field. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful 2nd inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Well, 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Bell picks it up, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now at the plate, Jet Bandy, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cabrera's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers lead one through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the third right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. There's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Up and the 0-2 pitch.
シンさんおはようございます。
Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves.
昨日はあれか、だいぶ夜中まで行ってましたか。
That gift that just keeps on giving, Zero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
30分ぐらいで寝落ちしてた。わお。
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Well, now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. And remember, he hit
あ、
that
時
2-run
間が
homer
もう
his first time up.
深夜やったからね、余計に寝てまいりますよね。
Good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1-0. Here it is. Grounded, foul. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. From the stretch, the 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. We've played 3, and our score, 3-3.
まあそれぐらいちゃいます。やっぱ行っても3時ですよね。3時はなかなか行かないです
And
よ
welcome
ね。
back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
ディビジョンやったらもっと眠いかもしれないです。
Standing in, Elvis Andrews. We begin the top of the 4th.
昔は3時も行ってたんです
Right
けど、
there for strike 1.
前はもう毎日のように3時まで起きてましたからね。
Line toward the
今
gap in
思う
left
とよう
center.
やってたな思いま
That
す
will be a base hit for Andrews. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we put up our team leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently 3rd best on this Rangers ball club. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hits are even right now at the side. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. So 1-1 home to Cabrera, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Chased one there as this is bounced to short. To Frazier at the bag. Over to Bell for the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
You did that.
2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fouled off. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now at the plate, Drew Smiley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No balls and a strike.
もういらんやつ売りさばいて、そっちに回すっていうのもありですね。
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning.
あれもなんかまだ進めんとダメでしょうね。
Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece.
まだまだ序盤ですからね、あれもね。
just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Riding in, Colin Moran. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
灰のかかったなんか箱を開けるときに金属をこういじくるような感じでやるやつあるじゃないですか。あれなんかめっちゃ難しいですね。
High and deep
す
down
ぐ
the
ボ
left
キッ
field
て折れるん
line.
ですけど。
And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other.
すぐにボキっていくんです
So
けど。
one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Odor is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up.
そういう設定なんですね。
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A
い
credit
ろ
to
いろで
him.
も
He's
ア
been
イ
able
テ
to
ム拾って
regroup,
るん
find
です
his
けど、
mechanics, and find a way to
ク
stay
ラ
in
ス
the
トが
game.
なかなかできないですね。
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swinging
なん
strike,
か
and
し
now
ら
it's
物資が
0-2.
足りひんとか
Polanco,
で。
or El Cafe, as he's sometimes referred to. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Logan Forsythe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And it's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Rougned-Odor. First pitch
ゴン
misses
ギ
to him.
っ
It's
てあ
ball 1.
れ、蹴るのでやってるんですけどね、叩いた方がいいんですかね。ほとんど蹴りでいってるんですけど。
On its way is pitch number 75. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled
打
a
つの
strike.
もう一つないでしょ、あれ。パイプみたいなんとか。
Making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit
あ
tighter.
るんはあるんで
It's
す
tough
け
to
ど。
cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
ああ、ひるまして殴る。ほうほうほう。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team down.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force
ああ、
feed
そう
something
な
the
んです
way.
ね。人間同士が。
On the ground to the right side. Frazier right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
ね、あれって武器持ってないときって、殴り攻撃できるんですか？それはなかったです。
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with two strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
To 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Texas is out in front, 4-3. So striding forward now, Josh Bell.
for the Pirates, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
ああ、素では勝てない。そうなんですね。
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. This one's down to third. And a flip the first from Cabrera in time for the
何か
first
しら
down.
の武器でいかんとダメですね。
Up next to Pittsburgh. The pitcher, Trevor.
Elias Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Elias Diaz.
And a high strike
あ
to
あ、
begin
切れ
the
る系
at-bat.
と
It's
か
0-1.
そういうのあるんですね。あんまりあれなんですかね、節約戦でも、ある程度使っていった方がいいですかね。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
ほとんど蹴りでいってる感じなんで。
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kramer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. Shu has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead it 4-3. Richard Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Into the box, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The catcher, number 28.
ああ、修理しながら。あれもどんどんね、武器が弱っていくから。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
階級がありますもんね、あれね。なかったら一番いいんですけど、そうはいかないです。
Now the 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it when you're flowing like he is right now. He's hot as a
ちょこ
pistol
ちょこ
every
修理みたい
baseball.
な。
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Oh, that hit him.
うわ、
Let's hope
めっ
he's
ちゃ
okay.
立ってる。
And they'll just tag him out along the first
あら。
base line.
強烈に当たりましたね、今。
Up next for the Rangers.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 30,
Nomar Mazar will stand in, and we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run.
Ah, そうなんですね。
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One and 0. Here it is. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A ball and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
あ、救急車の中。まあ確かに救急車やったらね、そういうのもありそうですけどね。それはちょっとチェックしとかな。ダメ。
Bell is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave one, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Stepping up to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Melky Cabrera.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazzara is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Riding in once again, Adam Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one.
主人公もすごいですね。いろんなとこ登りますよね。
One out, nobody on. One and one.
Look out, 1-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chu has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey
超
Dickerson.
人ななんか肉体持ってますね。
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in
朝
this
振りみたいにいろんなとこ登ってますな。
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Smiley's ready. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
ああ、そういうのもあるんですね。
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now it's the Rangers pitcher, Drew Smiley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
33. Drew Smiley.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ronald Guzman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ronald Guzman.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
ああ、はい、了解です。
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So digging in now, Rougned Odor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. With runners in scoring position this season, Odor has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. A 1-1. Misses ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Guzman over at second. Forsythe at first with no out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo kind of game up. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Ready for another shot now. Jet Bandy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
You got 2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1.
Ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Bouncer up the middle. Kramer scoops it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Rangers lead this one 5-3. Jesse Chavez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
Ready once again, Colin Moran. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Pitch on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Mazzara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Stepping up now, Josh Bell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Chu is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still down 5-3. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 35.
Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus. And he'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And there's ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup.
Stepping into the box as Drupal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Ready now, Nomar Mazara. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Frazier has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and it remains 5-3. Here's Starling Marte, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Bare-handed by Cabrera. Not in time. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Set and the pitch. Marte off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he strikes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Look, now the pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And we are tied again.
When it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now back.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. A good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. There to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning from PNC Park. All even at 5 apiece. Delino DeShields is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Logan Forsythe. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Can't
Ball
quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1 and 2. The 1-2. Popped up. Bell is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Odor.
In now, Rougned Odor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cabrera's there. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Jeffrey Springs enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Settling in now, Colin Moran. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Colin Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
That's a ball.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kiyoni Gallo.
お、ケンさん、
Monty
おはようご
Chisenhall
ざい
will
ま
get
す。
the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Monty Chisenhall.
In there, strike 1. Into the wind, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh
拾い
Bell.
つかれました。
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So striding in, Josh Bell. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Michael Feliz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo singled home a run in his last time up.
買ってたんですけどね。おっとっとっとっと。まあちょっとまた続きはまたやりますわ。はい。では、お疲れ様です。